Another day of violence in Ukraine. Police in the southern port city of Odessa say at least 31 people were killed in a building fire. The flames broke out during heavy fighting between pro and anti-Kiev demonstrators. Now it's unclear what sparked that fire. Police also say gunshots rang out in Odessa earlier, killing at least 3. Now, violence also escalated in the eastern town of Slavyansk. That's where anti-government militants shot down 2 Ukrainian helicopters. At least 2 people are dead. Now, militias are trying to stop Ukrainian forces from entering the town. CCTV's Kate Parkinson joins us live from Slavyansk. Kate, what's the latest?
Well, it's late at night here, so it's pretty quiet. The streets are deserted and it's pretty silent. That silence broken every half an hour or so by the odd burst of gunfire. Actually, it's been pretty quiet in the streets all day in the center of Slavyansk. The streets have been pretty deserted, the shops have been closed, and really a very tense atmosphere here in the city centre. In fact, the self-declared mayor of Slavyansk posted a video on YouTube earlier today advising people to stay at home. He asked for women, children and the elderly to stay at home, but he also asked for men who had weapons to come out and help defend the city.
Здравствуйте, дорогие жители города Славянска. Хочу обратиться к вам с заявлением.
Dear citizens of Slavyansk, I would like to address you to say that our town has been attacked. Our town is being stormed, and there are casualties already. I'm asking for children, women, and the elderly to stay at home, and for men with weapons to help. I think we will defend our town. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your help. We will win.
So the mayor of Slavyansk sounding pretty confident there, but also looking visibly nervous. The anti-government militia here in Slavyansk, and this really is their stronghold, have been expecting this attack ever since the Ukrainian armed forces launched their so-called anti-terrorist operation just over 2 weeks ago. Now, here in the city centre, the anti-government militia are still in control, but it certainly feels like the armed forces, the Ukrainian armed forces, are closing in on them.
Kate, what are you hearing from officials in the region?
Well, both sides are saying that they've suffered losses, and both sides are saying that they've taken prisoners. The Ukrainian Defense Ministry released a video earlier today showing 4 men, which it says are members of the anti-government militia linked to the group here in Slavyansk. They showed various pieces of evidence in this video, including handguns, documents and badges, which they say link the men to the militia group here. The anti-government militia also say they have taken a prisoner. Some footage broadcast on a Russian television channel allegedly shows an injured Ukrainian serviceman in the hands of masked gunmen. As for losses, you already mentioned 2 helicopters were shot down in the early hours of this morning's attack. The Ukrainian Defense Ministry has said that 2 of its airmen were killed and another 7 of its troops were injured during the operation. And on the anti-government militia side, 3 fighters were allegedly killed and 2 civilians as the armed forces moved in on Slavyansk.
Okay, CCTV's Kate Parkinson live in eastern Ukraine, the city of Slavyansk.